Hi, SusanClaire here, GourmetQuilter. Just coming in to talk a little bit more about the Leftovers Pantry. This is my book that's out at the moment, and I've been doing a little series on ways of using up some of your leftovers, your fabric scraps. And I thought this time we'd do another unit. I've done a few units. We've done a 4-patch, a 9-patch. We did a half square triangle. This time we're going to just do a fairly simple unit, and it's just the rectangle unit. So this is all shown in the book, of course, and really quite straightforward, but really useful to have things like this in your pantry. I've done some samples on this board here, so you can use any size leftovers that you might have. These smaller ones I've made out of 1.5-inch strips. This one here with the 3 colors is 2.5-inch strips. This one even larger with 4 strips is from 2.5-inch strips. Really, you could make them any size you like. We've got for this sample, I've got a 4-piece unit, I've got a 3-piece unit, and we've got some 2s and all sorts of things going on in there, and they're upside down for me. So the quilt behind me on the wall is made just using 2 rectangles in all sorts of different colors and just positioned and alternating them around. So quite simple, great for a scrappy look, and this was done with 2.5-inch strips. We can make them, as I said, with different sizes and colors. So you might have long strips that you want to make something that's more coordinated using some of your strips, whatever size they are. And obviously if you're going to use a 1.5-inch strip, which is what these are, and there's only 2 of them, then you're going to cut them at 2.5-inch intervals so that they look something like this. So that's how the sizing works. If you've got 3 strips across like this one, this makes a 3.5-inch square if you cut it square. If you've got 4 strips across with the 1.5-inch strip still, again, this makes a 4.5-inch square, and so it goes on. If you're using 2.5-inch strips, well, obviously the sizes are larger. So this unit here is a 4.5-inch unit before it's sewn in, because it's 2.5-inch strips. And so you can see that it's a great way of using up some leftovers. I have made my samples today out of 1.5-inch strips because I had some, and I've got a couple of smaller samples here of things that you could make using just a simple 2-color little unit here. So this one is just simply made with 4 different reds, but I've just used a constant white background, and just to make a fun little quilt, or it could be a large quilt, it doesn't have to be a little quilt, but that's the 1.5-inch strips. And I've just got some little quilts here that I have made previously using, this one here uses 3 strips. We're having a very pink day today. So it's 3 strips this way and then that way, and you can end up with this sort of zigzag going across. And there's another one that's the same pattern as just the previous one, and again you get this zigzagging going across. And then these 2 here I made again with just the little 2-part rectangle unit. So that's the same as this red and white one, but I've just kept 2 colors but many fabrics, and we've done the zigzag rather than the little pinwheel type thing, and the same on this one here. So you can see there's lots of different ways, but there are other ways. In the book here there's a couple of other suggestions of ways you might use these rectangle units. They're great connector blocks. So this one here, you can see that's the 3-part, and that's what I've just shown you in the sample. But this one here, you can see that if you use them as a little connector, you can change the whole look of a quilt. They could be the same size as a pieced block or an applique block or all sorts of things. And just by changing colors, this and this are the same configuration, but the colors just make it look quite different. So they're just some ideas for that sort of thing. So there is a download on my website that tells you all about the units. You can go and get that off my website, off GourmetQuilter.com. The information's also below the video. And I have been collecting these little pieces of instruction into a folder. So this was when we did the 4-patch, so I'm just keeping an actual fabric sample each time, and a 9-patch. This was the half square, and so now I'll be able to pop my other little samples that I've done here onto that page and have a little rectangle unit sample in there. And I think all of this sort of thing will be really helpful going forward, using up some of your leftovers. And I will come back again another time and show you another unit.